All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I am a pretty big consumer of true crime content. Stumbled across EWU a long time ago. They got like this body cam channel though that I've been seeing recommended to me over and over in the recommendations tab. Luckily, I do like these guys' stuff on their other channels. They have a pretty cool narrator. The stuff is always high quality. I always learn something and get kind of spooked out. So I figured I would react to this video here. It says, when an evil principal doesn't realize he's being filmed. I'm going to be leaving the link to the original video at the top of the description so you can check it out and their other content without me interjecting every so often. But here we go.
I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a security camera in that room. There is. Yeah, and it caught everything on camera.
You don't think he was playing with it?
Playing? Oh, no, ma'am. He's going to jail tonight.
Police are called to a small private school in Ocala, Florida, after the principal is accused of trapping a fifth-grade student in a room and assaulting him for nearly an hour. The following report is based on police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that the suspect in question and all persons charged with the crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
How you doing, sir? God bless you.
How you doing? Do you know why I'm here?
Yes, we had called because we just got a report that that our principal mishandled one of our kids today.
Your principal did?
Yes.
Do you have a video of it?
Yes. Yes, they have a video of it. That's the executive principal right now.
We have a video of it, but the person who can put it up is on their way in maybe about 30 minutes before they can get here.
Are you the one that called 911?
She called 911. She's our pastor.
I'm the founder.
She's the founder of the school.
I feel like there's so much going on with schools and whatnot these days, and I'm like legit nervous to have a kid from like the society aspect of shit. Like there's so much that you control like within your own household, but like once you got your kid like going out into the real world, you never know what kind of nonsense and shenanigans they're gonna face at the hands of someone else. You know, like that's always been in the back of my head where it's like the world is so crazy right now. I would hate to bring a child and do it. For real.
Destiny Leadership Academy is a Christian school started by Lily Tuggerson, known as Apostle T to her congregants at Immerse, the Pentecostal church nearby. It's clear immediately that the line between school employees and church followers is somewhat blurry.
Now, we haven't talked to the parent.
The parent doesn't know?
I don't know.
We are not sure. She hasn't called us.
But we haven't talked to him.
When did you find out about this?
I found out about it about 6 or 7 o'clock this evening. Okay. The teacher called me.
And she came to the church and told me about it. I told her we're going to call the sheriff department right now.
Neither the child nor the principal himself are still on campus, leaving the police with only names and descriptions at this point.
His name is Donnie Prophet.
His last name's Prophet?
Yes. I just can't believe he would do something like that.
How old is the kid?
I think he's like in the 5th grade.
Do you know where it took place at?
Like around 10 years old?
Dr. Wagner. She knows.
Is this a school?
Yes.
Oh.
This is a school. I didn't talk to Brother Prophet about it. I mean, he's a member of our church too. Mm-hmm. So I didn't talk to him, and I didn't call the parent yet.
It'll be some time before the school secretary arrives with the surveillance video, but Dr. Vi, Destiny's executive principal, has already seen the footage, and even her description of it sounds appalling.
And in that video, what did you see?
I saw the principal in severe physical confrontation with the student.
And what physical did you see?
I saw him throw the kid on the floor at one point.
And what do you mean by throw? Did he pick him up? Did he push him?
And they said
I saw a slinging.
He slinged him like that?
Yes, and then at one point he was on top of the kid.
As horrifying as these details sound, the deputy seems to wonder if something precipitated the confrontation.
Did the kid?
And they said he locked himself in the room just attacking this kid for like an hour earlier. I don't know, man.
to invoke this to lead up to this? Did the kid strike him? Did they have problems in the past?
They've had problems in the past.
They've had problems in the past.
They've been the best friends.
So this is an ongoing issue.
I think so.
Okay.
And it's not.
But what led? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What did he was just in anger rage, so he took it out on the kid?
My understanding is that he called the kids in because they're the leaders and said that in order for you to graduate, you got to write a 5-page essay. I think he said he was not going to do it. He didn't understand why they would have to do that. And so the kid is in the video. He put his head down on the desk. And so from that point, I think the principal was trying to make the kid do what he said.
As the deputies step out to discuss the case, one of them
That
gets the
that
first
would never
inkling that
justify
something's
putting
off,
hands on the kid
a
like
feeling
that,
will
though.
only grow
What
in
the hell?
coming hours.
Well, this sounds like an aggravated child abuse
This
arrest.
sounds like a headlines case. Principal of Destiny Leadership Academy arrested for aggravated child abuse.
This happened like 2 o'clock this afternoon. The kid went home. She told me he's lumped up pretty bad. The parent didn't see this. Parent didn't see the marks on this kid's face. That's a little weird.
Yeah, that is something you got to question. Like you would imagine if a kid is just getting attacked for like an hour straight, and these are like no playful hits, there's got to be bruising or something somewhere. So would the parent definitely get in trouble for not like immediately reporting that? Like what's up with that? I feel like some type of ramifications got to be put on the parent for not noticing. So we ain't see the footage. I doubt they're gonna show it here, but I don't think somebody's just giving a kid a whole bunch of body shots if they're just enraged, ragging them for hours straight. Like I don't know.
And then the secretary and the teacher waited till 30 minutes ago to finally tell them about, oh yeah, by the way, you should know about this.
The deputies run Dante Prophet's name through their system, but this standard scan returns a shocking result.
Can you imagine he's a suspect?
Another case?
He just got arrested last year.
For what? Battery?
He got arrested on a warrant last year.
He got arrested on a warrant and he's put this private school.
He got arrested for a probation violation, felony 1 count, attempt to commit interfering with child custody.
As stunning as this revelation is, the deputy soon realizes that he hasn't seen the worst of it.
Lewd and lascivious molestation.
You're joking.
Swear.
10-15 for it.
Yeah.
Oh hell
I
no!
bet they don't know that. I can't wait to tell them.
As eager as the police are to share
There's
these
no way
details
they
with
know
the
that.
school's administrators, the reaction they get is nearly as surprising as the news itself.
Question. Do you guys do screening before you do a hiring process?
We do. Yes, we do.
You do?
Yes.
Well, I just looked up Dante, and
Yes, I know. We know where.
do you know of the serious charges that he has against him?
He's been arrested twice out of Marion County alone.
One for molestation,
We didn't check any other
One for
counties.
where?
child molestation.
Okay, that's the
Yes, that
accusation.
was the accusation.
Well, he got arrested for it.
Yeah.
And then the other one is interference with child custody, felony.
Is what?
Interference with child custody, felony.
What is that?
Basically means that a parent or a guardian said, give me my kid. He said, I'm not giving you the kid.
Yeah, he refused to give somebody's kids back. So that means he took somebody's kid, or a kid went with him somewhere to his house or something, and he refused to return the kid after the kid was put in missing.
That is
a kid that's
that
not
is an
his.
insane
Yeah,
combination
that
of
would-
fucking
The revelation
charges
that
to
school
have
officials already
and
knew
be
about
in
some
the
of Dante's
occupation where you work
history
with
is
children.
astonishing, and the deputy tries to make them understand the potential problem they have on their hands.
I'm sure your parents don't want to find out that you got a
Hello?
guy, a principal at your school, that's molestation charges and interference with child
A
custody.
lot of them know him though.
Okay, but that's
Like personally?
Yes.
I got you. I mean, if I had a child and I found out my principal of my children's school,
Yeah.
I'd be freaking out.
Right. He knows a lot of them. He's very personable. This part I didn't know about it, so the accusation came. But he mentor like teenage boys and stuff, and help them finish their high school and help them go to college. So all of that.
The deputy's frustration is mounting, but it seems that school officials have already dealt with some of these concerns.
That's the same thing that anybody can have access to if they pull up his name, right? They should be able to see that.
Yeah,
But
generally.
some, because a parent or two had, had mentioned it, but they were still, because he had done such a good job last year, they were still willing to stand behind him and let their kids come.
And now look what happened.
That's nuts, man.
He was not on his bed, that's what I'm gonna say.
I didn't know he took meds.
Yes, he does.
What does he take meds for?
Hyper, whatever age.
Oh, ADHD?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got ADHD. I'm not beating kids.
What you said?
I said I got ADHD and I'm not beating kids.
The deputy steps aside once again to let his superior know about his accumulating
He had that one cocked and
suspicions.
low. He was ready to say
And
that.
The owner and the head person here all know about his problems. And they're nervous as hell right now because they realize they know if when I watch this video and it shows what they're saying to me, I'm going to have to go arrest them. But my thing is, they're saying the kid's all welted up and stuff like that. The teacher knew about it. The teacher didn't say jack until later tonight when she was confronted about it. Yeah, so I think it was a little hush-hush job going on here because they have already admitted to me that a couple of parents have came forward to them about, hey, what's up with this dude? We looked into him, and they're kind of like hushing him down like, oh, no, it's nothing. I think these people know that they're probably in for a lawsuit because they're acting real nervous. And like, oh, yeah, we knew about his past, but the parents still loved him. I go, okay.
The deputies
I think a lawsuit is definitely in order. Like, rightfully so. Yasser be nervous. This whole shit shouldn't have gone down at all in any capacity. I don't know. I do not know what's going on with these
know
people
about
out
the
there.
charges on Dante's record, but it's only when they pull up the official filing that they begin to piece together specifics about what the principal was arrested for 7 years ago.
Summer of 2017, while staying at the Royal Kids Camp, where Prophet was camp counselor. Yep.
It's an EWU case.
The camp allowing counselor to contact him if necessary. He said Prophet contacted him for the first time. Himself and his nephew.
According to the Ocala Police Department report, Dante gave letters to the child at the end of camp, writing in part, "You know that I love you and I always will." Dante kept in touch with the child over the coming months, inviting him to his apartment to watch a movie in November 2017. The report alleges that Dante laid down behind the minor on the couch and asked him,
thank you.
"Do you feel that?" when there was inappropriate contact.
Oh,
According
hell
to
no.
the report, both the victim and Dante were clothed at the time.
Awesome. And he's not a registered sexton?
No, I think he was too young. I think it was fell into Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, his age?
Yeah.
Oh.
At the time, he fell into Romeo and Juliet, which just means he doesn't have to register as a sex offender.
Under Florida's Romeo and Juliet law, offenders who meet certain criteria can avoid the official offender registry, even if they're convicted of the underlying crime. It should be noted, however, that in
No
Dante's
shot.
case, prosecutors dropped the molestation charge entirely, and the court withheld adjudication on the charge of interfering with child custody. His profit organization website credits him with having faced and overcome false charges.
So you got lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good for him. Well, he's not getting lucky tonight, I promise you.
The surveillance video will undoubtedly be crucial to the investigation, but the deputies know they must also speak to the victim. The founder of the school calls the child's mom and passes her phone to the deputy, a decision she may soon regret.
Here, you want me to talk to her?
The sheriff want to talk to you.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hello, sir. How you doing?
Hey, do you mind bringing your son up here so we can talk to you guys? Because we're going to have to talk to him regardless.
I understand. I'm just a little taken aback right now. I'm just trying to get my bearings because I was almost asleep myself.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm supposed to wake my son up and bring him out there?
Yes, ma'am. Have you noticed any bruising or lumps or anything on your son's face or body or anything?
He felt like Mr. Prophet hit him with something. I said, I don't know if they was horse playing. I don't know, but I'm like, what are you talking about?
Wait, what?
You know what I mean?
The mom ultimately agrees to bring him up to the school, but as the deputy hands the pastor's phone back, he notices something alarming in her recent call history.
All right. Did you call Donnie Prophet?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Why I called him?
Yeah, why'd you call? Did you talk to him on the phone?
No.
Don't call him back.
Don't call him.
If he calls you back, don't tell him we're here. Don't tell him he's under investigation. Don't
she definitely gave him the heads up that something was gonna go down. Like, why did she reach out to him like that? There is shadiness afoot. There is definitely shadiness afoot at all in all corners of this, bro. What is happening? Somebody need their ass beat.
Ask him about what
Yeah,
happened.
do not call him, please. These are very serious charges.
Yeah, we want to get our ducks in a row before we talk to him, before he has time to put a story together in his head about what happened.
Or leave town.
Yeah.
Realizing that the school's other top official, Dr. Vi, has disappeared from view, the deputies track her down to make sure she's not also trying to reach out to Dante.
Ma'am?
Just go ahead.
Oh, okay.
No, she called him twice, and I saw that it wasn't a missed call either. It was an answer because I saw the seconds next to it. Did you? Yeah. She probably called him and warned him.
Right.
Have you tried to call Donnie?
Apostle did.
I know. Did you? Yeah.
Did she talk to him?
Did
No,
she?
he didn't answer.
Okay, good. Yeah, we can't have people calling him.
Pardon?
So we can't have people calling him.
You don't want people calling him?
No. He's got a history of running.
While the officer mentions about Dante's history of running, we haven't been able to confirm the basis of this statement from the records we have access to. Before police can think about tracking Dante down, however, they need the full story. The 5th grade victim arrives, giving them their first chance to hear about the incident firsthand.
So what happened today, man? What happened between you and Mr. Prophet?
The boy begins with a story that matches what Dr. Vi said earlier. He was pulled from class along with a few other 5th grade boys. Soon enough, however, the other boys were sent away and he was left alone in the room with the principal.
I didn't want to be in the room at that time. So I couldn't even excuse myself because he wouldn't even let me go through the door.
Did he ever throw you on the ground?
He did hit me on the ground.
He did hit you?
And I don't think like about...
Where did he hit you?
Well, the thing that hurts the most is the side of my hip.
Can I see your hip?
Yeah, right here. Like it's right
Yeah,
here.
man.
Yeah, show me it. You're okay.
You got to, I got
That ain't right, man.
It's right there.
Yeah, show me.
He wants you to see. He wants to see. It was like a line, a big line bump. And she was like,
Can I see?
it looked like you got hit hard.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, that's probably Mr. Prophet hit me with that computer cord thing.
Yeah.
The child's mother says that she first heard something about
Yo, no way. He was really beating him with a cable in there, bro? They caught his ass in 4K really holding the power cord looking straight up devious. This is what I'm talking about, man. There's some fucking sick individuals out there. Just, bro. I'm getting upset, like actively mad.
Computer cord thing.
Yeah.
The child's mother says that she first heard something about the altercation during a doctor's appointment this afternoon.
He told the doctor, like, what do you do about all over body pain?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he goes, well, you know, just all over body pain, like really it hurts here. And
It hurt his hips?
Yeah, he said it hurts here.
Did he told the doctor that?
He told the doctor on the television. He said.
Oh, it was a television.
Yeah, it was a television. She was like, I said, well, maybe it's growing pains, you know, because he's getting tall.
Do you need anything else to tell us, buddy? Did he touch you?
Listen to me. Watch me. Look at mama. You are safe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna make sure of that, Bubba. I promise you
You are
that.
safe. And I will protect you with everything. If there's something you need to say, you need to say it. We will take it and we will do what we have to do to make sure everything is right, okay? Did Mr. Prophet touch you in any way that is not appropriate?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, fine.
What did or didn't happen today will soon be clear because the secretary finally arrives with her computer. And it won't be long before the police realize that this incident was far worse than the descriptions made it sound.
Is the video on your laptop?
Yes. There's multiple.
Multiple? All today?
Well, videos. Oh, no.
No, you need to, but you don't know. Go on. Okay, please.
The video begins with Dante sitting across from the boy, who has his head down on the desk. The principal gets up and walks over to the boy and begins prodding him, perhaps in an attempt to get his attention. But it isn't long before these antagonizing taunts spiral into something much more chaotic, and the situation soon escalates from chair wrestling into a full-fledged struggle for control.
Yo, no way.
The child is clearly desperate to escape the principal's grasp, but Dante is equally determined to keep the boy under his power. In an almost unbelievable scene, Dante wrestles the boy to the floor and straddles him. But even after getting the boy under his control, Dante continues to behave in a way that alarms the deputy.
Why is he petting him like that?
Why is he what? Patting him like that?
He's rubbing his lower back.
That he's petting him?
Makes sense for
No fucking way. No.
Chokehold. Broke out a chokehold. He's trying to give him a chokehold.
Joe.
You should probably watch this.
Sorry.
I said you probably should watch this.
Yes, you should.
See what kind of guy you got working around the kids.
Remarkably, the altercation is interrupted several times over the course of the video.
You have to see where he himself is being aggressive. The kid didn't have a chance.
He's wrestling.
Man, I say he's
Email
wrestling.
or text me your notes with your info.
Now, who's this kid?
That's one of her kids, and where did she go in for?
No idea.
Did she say
I
anything?
don't even know. No.
He probably told her to go on.
So she
At
didn't
one
even.
point, the boy sees an opportunity
She didn't even
to
know what the
escape
hell
that
was
he
going
can't
on
pass
there.
up,
Probably like
leading
what?
to one of the video's most shocking moments.
Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, there it is. He tried to leave and he just threw him on the ground.
Back that up a moment.
I mean, it's
Back that up a moment.
false
No.
But although the visuals from the video are hard to watch, they aren't compelling for everyone in the room.
So you don't think he was playing with me?
Play? Oh, no. Man.
Playing with them.
He's going to jail tonight.
It was over now.
Playing
At
with
times,
them.
Dante's movements are slow and methodical, and the camera catches it when he slings a computer cord of some kind at the boy several times. The child later said that it was this cord that caused a visible mark on his face.
I think we got it.
But for as much as the deputies have already seen, the video doesn't end there, and the horror of the ongoing bullying leaves the women nearly speechless.
Spirit when we called that they was overtaken and
He was hiding under the table, man.
He snapped.
Yes.
There's no reality.
Yes.
Right
None.
now. No reality.
What is he doing with that boy?
None.
He has snapped.
None.
He has snapped.
Totally.
Look at him trying to get away.
That's all he wanted was to get away.
That's when he just hit him in the face, or he just smacked him in the face.
With his hand?
Hmm?
No.
At times, the confrontation devolves into intense physical conflict, and Dante is the relentless aggressor.
Starts trying to twist his ankle, sit on him.
That he need
You
him.
just need him.
He need him.
Oh my word.
He had him by his leg and he need him.
Oh, because there was a point where I tried to walk in and I couldn't get in.
Oh, he locked you from coming
It's
in?
because he was sitting in front of the door. Yeah, yes, mistake.
But even with the women clearly
Barricading the
horrified
door
by
while
what
beating
unfolded
this
today
child
at their
up, man.
school, the deputy remains suspicious
Insanity.
of Destiny's founder.
I don't know what she's trying to hide,
No.
but she seems like she has something going on with Donnie about
But
the.
well, 'cause she's his pastor, you know.
Well, Donnie don't got a good past. I'll tell you that much. And he shouldn't be around kids.
I think she's in disbelief because
Yeah, I
honestly,
think that's what it is.
she called you guys before she seen the
I
video.
got you. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Knowing his past, I'm not shocked.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he shouldn't be around kids at all because he's got a nasty little past.
I hear her now. She was talking about how.
I need to know what the
upset
fuck
he
the
is because in
sentence
her
ended up
eyes,
being, bro. This cannot be an open case. Ain't no way.
I disagree.
I hope they threw the book at
Yeah, I'm
him,
pretty
on
sure she
top of
does,
him,
too. Now.
All
fucking
told, the video
behind
of the
him. I
altercation
need him
goes
to
on
be
for more than
buried.
53 minutes, a shocking length of time for any violent encounter, much less one between a principal and a student. Making matters worse, the school secretary says that he's the last kid anyone would expect trouble from.
He's super intelligent, probably the smartest kid.
Probably smarter than me.
Gonna get the principal award.
What's
Very respectful, very mannerable.
As for the other deputy, he lets the school's administrators know that he's seen enough.
I don't know what you guys are going to do in-house wise, but I'm going to go find him and I'm taking him to jail for aggravated child abuse. Okay, it's a second-degree felony in the state, and you won't get a bond.
So what you mean? You don't know what we gonna do?
No,
It's not gonna-
no. I'm saying I don't know what you guys are doing in-house wise, firing them, get rid of them, whatever you guys are doing. I'm saying on my end, I'm taking him to jail tonight.
Oh, he's not. It's no way that he can be here.
Yeah, no, I agree.
No, it's yeah, we got to think about that.
Of course, the main obstacle now will be finding Dante Prophet, a challenge he'll have to face without the help of Destiny's
she was
founder.
Does anybody know where he lives? Pastor, do you know where he lives?
No, I don't get into people personal.
Okay.
The deputy knows that he may still have a long night ahead of him, but he takes the time to check with one last person before he leaves.
Is there anything else you need to tell me, Bubba? No? I'm sorry this happened to you, man, alright? But I'm gonna do my best to get him, okay? You take care of this, okay? You're a good kid, man. You're a strong kid, alright? Remember, look at me. You did nothing wrong.
You want to check in on the kid again?
Alright?
He's a good
The
guy.
deputy doesn't have a beat on Dante's exact location.
I feel
but he
so
does
bad
have
for
a
that
phone
kid,
number.
bro.
Unfortunately, Dante is extremely reluctant to meet in person.
Hey, where you at, buddy? We gotta talk.
We have to talk.
Yes, sir.
What do you have to talk about?
Well, we could talk about that in person.
No, let's just talk now.
Do you have an incident with another child today at school?
Like, what type of incident?
That's what I'm asking, sir. I mean, I'm not trying to ask you pointed directed questions here. I mean, did you have an incident with a student today at Destiny?
I did not.
Okay. Well, where are you at now? So I gotta talk to you, Bubba.
You're gonna have to contact my lawyer.
Having failed to convince Dante to meet voluntarily, the cops head out to the address they have on file for him.
How you doing? Is there a Dante Prophet here?
No, sir.
Where's he at?
We haven't seen him.
We haven't seen him?
No, sir.
So he's not here at all?
No, he hasn't been staying here. What?
Yeah, he did some not good things today, and he's running from us, so. All right, well, I appreciate it.
No, sir.
Thank you.
But if Dante's on the run, it doesn't last. He finally agrees to meet with the deputies
That
at
guy
Immerse
kinda
Church,
sounded like the dude on
only
the
a
phone.
few hundred yards away from Destiny Leadership Academy. The deputy begins by reading him his Miranda rights before Dante launches into his story, which starts with some unsettling comments supposedly made by the student. Claims that are Dante's alone and haven't been independently verified.
She wanted to hurt himself, hurt me, you know.
Who's making statements?
Yeah, I can't hurt me, hurt himself.
Why would you say something like that?
Hurt the school, because lately he's been kind of having some hard times.
Okay.
For him lately.
What do you mean by hurt the school?
Says occasionally crazy statements. So you know,
Okay.
and you know he have said that he want to shoot up the school, he want to blow up the school. I don't think he's going to actually do it.
Okay, but those are the statements he made to you today?
Yeah, he said he was going to run out the room, and one time I had to grab him and stop him from running out of the gate into traffic.
Okay.
And that's what he said he was going to do.
Were you trying to prevent him from running out?
Oh, 100%.
What did you do? How did you try to prevent him?
I grabbed him, which of course,
Okay.
he after that he did spit on me, but
Oh, he spit on. Where did you spit on you at?
in my face.
Oh, okay. By grabbing, what do you mean you grabbed him?
Meaning that I grabbed him, I tried to.
Like you grab his arm, his leg, his hand.
I probably did all of it
Okay.
to restrain him.
You were trying to restrain him?
I want to keep him safe.
The deputy, who has seen more than he's letting on, doesn't seem to appear convinced of this defense.
Yeah,
you tell me
I'm
this
about to
when I
say,
talk to everybody
like,
else at
based on
school,
that
they
video,
said, everybody.
this
And they all
story
told me the
ain't,
same story
I
about
ain't
him.
buying
Very
shit he's
smart,
saying,
very
bro.
intellectual.
Very smart, very intellectual.
Not one of them ever mentioned to me ever about him ever making statements before. Stop. I did. They all denied it. They all said that he's never, because those are the type of questions I ask. I say, hey, is he a misbehaved kid? Does he misbehave at all?
In general.
Does he cause problems? They said no.
If Dante still feels that he may have a chance to talk his way out of this dilemma, the deputy
Yeah,
soon
you're
closes
doomed.
the door
You're
on
doomed,
that
my guy.
possibility.
So, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a security camera in that room.
There is.
Yeah, and it caught everything on camera. Everything. Especially when he had his head down and you came up and started
man.
grabbing him on the legs and poking him and grabbing him in the chest when he wasn't talking at all. His head was
man.
just down, and you approached him.
Get him.
So why'd you do that?
Get him.
If you, at the time when I'm not hurting him, I'm trying to get his attention because he said he was going to hurt him.
But you're touching him.
I'm not hurting him at that time.
But you're touching him.
I want to get his attention.
Okay, but are you allowed to touch somebody without their permission?
If I'm not hurting him, I don't think.
No.
With that said, there's only one last thing to do.
Turn around from him. Bring it back. You're under arrest, okay? Yes. I don't believe that you're trying to stop him for the hour and 15 minutes that that video was recorded. Okay? By you kneeing him in the head with the welt on the side of his head from hitting him with the cable.
Absolutely sickening.
You kneed him. You didn't knee him? I didn't say in his head. Knee him. What about when you got him in an ankle lock or in a chokehold? None of that? Good. Okay. Well, you'll have your day in court, sir. But I just want to let you know that is some of the best surveillance video footage I've ever seen in my life. Okay? Okay. You're probably fired too from the job, by the way.
Yeah.
The deputy's
Absolute
prediction
open and
turned
shut
out to be
case.
correct.
Get that
Destiny
man
Leadership
out of here.
Academy told the media that weekend they had terminated Dante.
I wish there was sound in that video, but hey, if I saw the video, I feel the same way.
Dante Prophet was charged with 1 felony count of cruelty toward a child and 1 count of false imprisonment, the latter of which was later dropped by
That was
prosecutors.
around June this year?
It was a tough day.
Dante Prophet
Yeah,
pled
bro.
not guilty
He
to the
needed to
felony
be
charge. Jury selection
removed.
for his trial is scheduled to begin in February 2025. EWU also reached out to the school and the school district, but they did not respond.
All right, so that was a video from EWU Bodycam. They are absolutely incredible with their the way they piece together their content. I love one of their channels. Again, if you would like to check out the original video, that is going to be linked at the top of the description. I think my thoughts on the whole matter are pretty clear. That was a monster completely. Touching kids at all. And he did both of the worst ways, by the way. Assaulting them sexually and attacking or abusing. Like, oh my God, nothing but the worst happens to that man. That ain't, we can't allow such people to be out there. It really scares me, because like, I would hate to send my child out into the world somewhere like a school where they're supposed to be safe, and then you just get news that some shit like this happened, right? The faith in humanity meter is at an all-time low, and stuff like this does not make it feel like it's gonna go up anytime soon. But salute to those sheriffs, the deputies that went out there. I appreciate that they checked in on the kid on the way out and all that. Little stuff like that gives you hope. And I can only imagine what kind of trauma the kid's going to be facing, dealing with the fallout from all that. But anyway, again, like I said, it was a dope video. The subject matter, of course, wasn't the dopest, but hey, it's good that stuff like this is being shared, so you know about the truth. The truth is out there. Stuff do be going on. I will see you in the next video, probably.